Hi, Cancer. My name is Marla. So this is that word from Mars Tarot. Y'all are number 10. All right. So let's get these views up, Cancer. I'm a Cancer moon, so I'm kind of shocked that y'all views be as low as they usually are. Um, but also my experience on Instagram has been different. Like the different signs I'm connecting with versus who I like used to um, some years ago. So very interesting. But yes, my name is Marla. So this is that word from Mars Tarot, and today I'm here to take care of your October predictions reading Cancer. So, if you like it here, if you love it here, please like the video and subscribe. I also want to say to y'all like a couple of different things. I put it back, but I saw the word apology. So you may be being called to apologize to someone, or someone may really feel a strong urge to apologize to you this month, Cancer. And also, when I was like shuffling one of my decks, I have two new decks here today. Let me go ahead and show them to you. I have the Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards, and I have the Oracle of the Awakening, and I'm probably going to read from each deck. But like when I was shuffling a set of cards, I'm like, you don't belong here. So I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna feel like you've evolved past something this month, Cancer, or you're gonna feel like you don't belong somewhere that you end up being at, or I don't know. I just heard like, from Mean Girls, you don't even go here. Like I heard that. So like I don't know if you're gonna be feeling that way about somebody or what. Um so just keep all of that in mind. The signs here that I see are Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Aries, and Taurus. Oh, actually, sorry, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, and Taurus. So you have quite a bit of the signs like here based off of my intuition or what is actually in front of me. So, um, the overall energy of the spread, Cancer, is this Five of Swords. I don't like this for you. Um, there's some fighting, there's some conflict going on for you this month, okay? I don't like the Five of Swords. Oh yeah, because I was getting this mixed up with the Five of Wands. I don't like the Five of Swords specifically because it's a little bit more harsh. So there are changes that are going to take place, I feel like, from some arguments and disagreements that you're going to have. But you want to be mindful of, because Cancer, y'all can be like nice, nasty, all right? Especially Cancer suns. Cancer risings too, I feel like. But um, like y'all can be like a more like nice, nasty or whatever, and um, get in your bag. Like Cancers are very competitive. So you can get in your bag and end up like competing with somebody over something. Um, but the issue with that is your will to want to win at all cost. So be mindful of that. All right, with the Five of Swords, if you want to win at all costs, that means that you're losing somewhere else. So keep that in mind, Cancer. Um, yeah, it's just not a great energy. Some of you all can be feeling bullied this month or could be doing the bullying. I'm not sure, but just know that there's going to be some fighting, all right? Which is very interesting because I feel like the rest of your spread is pretty positive aside from that. Um, so I don't know. Y'all gonna have to let me know how that resonates. Or if you watch this video now, watch it again at the end of the month, you'll be like, girl, this is what happened. Or maybe somebody, if you don't end up being in that energy of fighting, maybe somebody is going to be trying to pull that out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like agitate you um, to support you in feeling that way. All right. So there's something here, Cancer, this month that you're not wanting to see. All right. I see that you have some difficult decisions to make. And like you could feel in between. There's something that you can be very much so confused. Sorry, y'all. I just saw something. I'm like, even though I'm going to the next one tomorrow. Something that you're very much so confused about. All right. And maybe like when you're having some of these arguments or when somebody's trying to provoke you, you're just kind of wondering what you should do. Like you're weighing your options. Um, you can feel in and out, one foot in, one foot out. Okay. Some of you may also, a love offer could be coming in and you're not wanting to see it. Or like it may not be something that you're necessarily ready to accept. And this could be from a Taurus, for sure, or a Taurus placement. This Two of Swords is next to, it's in between the Ace of Cups and the Magician. Also, I want you to be very mindful of, well, no, because it's not in reverse, so I'm not even going to say that. But okay, so this Two of Swords is next to the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is all about like a love, offer, a new relationship, new beginning, some sort of proposal, somebody, maybe telling you that they have deeper feelings. Okay, Cancer, this could even be you saying this to someone else. But I feel like you may not be trying to hear all of that, or if you have multiple offers coming in, you may not know what to do. But I do feel like you're going to be confused about the offer for sure. What I will say, and if I was clarifying this reading, I would find out more. What I will say is that I do feel like this offer, whoever it is coming from, is serious, because next to the Ace of Cups, we have the Hierophant, sign of Taurus, okay? And the Hierophant is all about like commitment, all right? It's a very traditional energy, so if you are getting a commitment from someone who has like Hierophant energy, this is usually like somebody who's gonna believe, like have a strong belief system, all right? And that could be sometimes to a fault, but this could be somebody who's like very traditional, so somebody who would like want to marry you, all right? Somebody who has values, someone who's smart, who's educated, all right? They may be very wise as well. So you could have a Gemini or a Virgo manifesting you, Cancer. But yeah, there's this energy of, manifestation. So even if you don't have someone manifesting you, Cancer, this could be you. And you need to remember that you have the willpower and the desire, all of the resources to have anything that you want. Some of you may be manifesting, Cancer, like if you've been feeling kind of lonely or whatever the case may be, or you're just wanting some newness. Some of you may be manifesting some new friendships. You may be manifesting like things that are worthy of celebration. All right, you could be manifesting a reconciliation as well. All right, with the Magician being next to the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is all about like coming together. Sometimes when I see the Three of Cups, it can make me cringe because I'll think about a third party situation, The third party meaning like you're in a relationship and there's someone else. But we only have the Five of Swords card here. The rest of the cards are pretty positive cards. So, Cancer, be social this month. That's something that's going to, make you feel good. Like when you collaborate, when you're with community, going to social events, you're going to feel really happy. I do see something new taking place. And I feel like whatever new takes place, like whatever you choose to like lean into, it's going to provide you with a great deal of emotional richness and satisfaction. All right. Because the full sign of Aries is at the bottom of the deck, but this is underneath it, which is like the Nine of Cups, and it's a big wish fulfillment card. All right. The full energy is all about new beginnings and being like fearless and taking a leap of faith. So there's somewhere here where you're going to take a leap of faith. Maybe some of you are going to choose to, take a leap of faith and have new beginnings and like get away from whoever this person or people that you're arguing with. But maybe that's why some of you are manifesting like new friendships or something. Because it's like, yeah, nah, I'm not going for that. Not going for it. I want you to keep in mind, because with the Two of Swords, again, that's sometimes not seeing things that like you already know or you already feel, or like there's a certain avoidance with the Two of Cups. I mean, not the Two of Cups, Lord, the Two of Swords. Okay. Me saying the Two of Cups and it being next to the Ace of Cups, maybe some of you, if this is somebody that you're reconciling with, maybe some of you are a little like, you're scared because it was such a deep love, and it's just like, I'm not trying to hear none of what you're talking about, because we used to be fighting like crazy. So I'm not trying to hear that you want a new beginning and that you have this level of commitment and all of that. But Cancer, sometimes you all struggle with negative thinking, all right, and like more so operating in being realistic versus being delulu. Y'all need to borrow some of Pisces energy and get into your more delulu bag, all right? Because we have self-limiting beliefs here. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. That negative mindset shit will set you back every time, Cancer. So release your self-limiting beliefs, all right? We have balance. Juggling too many things at once. Find time for yourself. Some of you all could be connected to a Libra. So I know that you have a lot of resources. I know you have things that you want to manifest, but you're going to want to go ahead and balance those things, okay? And then we have patience. Manifestations are on the way, which I can see. Like, there's a love offer here. There's commitment here. There's friendship here. There's having all the resources here. There's new beginnings here. So it's like, babe, your manifestations are coming in, Cancer. I would love to see what those look like this month. That's crazy that this reading is already 11 minutes in and I still have, I feel like, quite a bit to do. Anywho, sign of Sagittarius when I see this patience card, all right? So, I'm going to read two of these to you. But we have seek higher ground. Seek higher ground. And I'm wondering, like, when I see this, I think of, like, step out of this situation or whatever, right? Step out of your fears, you know, your anxiety, step out of the past and like step up onto higher ground and look at the situation really for like what it is. I also kind of feel like it's like when you're seeking higher ground, like when you're choosing to operate and being the better person instead of, again, like winning at all cost. All right. I'm going to read you that card though. Then we have there is always a solution. And this reminds me of a lot of like balance because there's an infinity symbol at the top, a bowl with the infinity symbol on it and like all these things around it. And then there's one white hand, one black hand, which reminds me of like yin and yang. There's a heart underneath that. And so, you know, even though like there's this arguing that happened or is happening, remember that there's always a solution. So Cancer, you may need to remember that it's not your problem and the other person's problem. It's you two versus the problem and trying to figure out what is best. All right. And then we have instant feedback. So this kind of makes me think of like, if you ask for something, you may get it immediately. Or like also if you're a very spiritual person, you cannot like say or do certain things because you may receive that karma instantly. Like, I don't know, like this person's hand is out and like it looks like it's trying to reach for the like the nest or like the honey, and it's like, well, because they're trying to do something that they don't have no business, they're getting stung. So I don't know, but I'm gonna read you seek higher ground and instant feedback because I feel called to do so. So 1 and 6, 16, that's 7. So, seek higher ground. Right now, you are guided to step away from the heavy and dissonant energy of the outer world and seek higher ground. Meditate, pray, contemplate. Spend time in nature and bathe in the serenity of silence. Avoid negative and demoralizing people and refuse to engage in gossip and attack anyone, including yourself. If people around you attack you, turn your back and walk away. Do not get trapped or sabotaged by others' negativity trying to pull you down and keep you stuck. Move forward to seek higher ground. Move confidently and steadily and place the highest importance on your peace. Do not rush. Do not overschedule. Focus on what uplifts your spirit and renews your energy and pursue that above all. Rise above the lower frequencies of the world and refuse to get distracted. Even though much of the lower world is struggling, you don't have to. The higher you go, the more quickly you will be led to what is best for you. So yeah, like you are not supposed to let other people you know, bring you down, Cancer, because it's like it's definitely giving that someone is going to try to. All right. Sorry, I'm writing a title here. Like you're moving on to bigger and better, Cancer. Like that's what I feel like. Like leave that petty shit alone. Leave the people who are trying to take you to that place alone. Like leave them there. Seek that higher ground. And then we have instant feedback. I'm about to read that to you as well. Instant feedback. Your intuition is communicating loud and clear. It is up to you to notice and validate this. Access your powerful inner guidance by getting out of your head and becoming aware of the subtler vibrations communicated to you in the body. Is there a tightening of your chest, a rumble in your belly, a restriction in your throat? This instant feedback is working to help you make proper decisions that will lead to your highest good. This involves letting your ego give up control and being honest about your feelings. If you have bad vibes, admit it. They're only trying to protect you from making mistakes or encountering danger. Like, y'all really supposed to stay away from certain people. If something feels too good to be true, believe it. You are being warned. There is no free lunch and there are no shortcuts to success. But there are direct routes that your higher self is trying to reveal to you right now. If, on the other hand, you have good vibes and are guided to take a chance, do it. Don't second guess or doubt what you sense inside. Keep things simple by trusting the instant feedback you get and go with it. So this is about going with your like intuitive instincts. All right. Um, yeah, it's about your intuitive instincts, Cancer. Sorry, I'm making another note here. And yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm wondering who the people are. How many people are on this card? Oh, just two. The Five of Swords. It's like the swords are all here, but there's like a person down here contemplating, which Cancer, I feel like that would be you. And then there's this person who's like seemingly like tall and they're like covering, themselves, but they have three swords, in their hands and then, two right there or whatever. So it may just be one person that you're needing to get away from, and you're going to know who it is, Cancer. Whoever like just bogs you down or somebody who antagonizes you. It's like they fucking play with you a lot. All right. Um, so we have dreaming here, curious messages, endless possibilities. So remember that the possibilities are endless for you, Cancer. Pay attention to your dreams because you're receiving messages in there. This card came out earlier. Your reading is almost similar to like two other signs. I just can't remember who because y'all are numbered like 10 at this point. So if you have, like, if you know your chart, watch the other placements. But yeah, you want to pay attention to your dreams and also know that, the possibilities for you are endless. Remember on There's Always a Solution that there was an infinity symbol on the bowl. I don't think y'all can really see it well, but there is, like, right here. Okay. Pachamama, blessings from Great Mother. So Pachamama is the name I think that like Amazonian people use for Mother Earth. And so when I read this card earlier, it was talking about essentially needing to ground yourself. Okay, like so like go outside in the grass and put your feet in the grass, or if you have like a concrete like driveway, sit out there, put your feet on the driveway or sit down out there, or something, right? But it's like you're needing and you're being called to connect with Mother Earth. So also make sure you're respecting the earth. I did say that in the other reading, like no littering or anything like that. But when you are walking, like just be like, wow, like notice the trees. You know what I'm saying? Like go on a walk without music and, notice like where you're at and like take that all in, okay? Now, the one that I'm going to read to you is Clearing, Purity, Refresh, Fortify. So some of you may be called to be doing like some like clearing type like rituals. Yo, I'm tired. I feel like I was trying to say release and rituals. You may be being called to do some type of rituals, all right? And this could definitely be because of this like Five of Swords energy, around you. And also like if you look at him, like look how like I know the card is very dark, but he's like this. Like hold on, let me put my feet up. And has like his chin on his legs or whatever. So I feel like all that fighting or whatever, it's like getting to him. All right. And I feel like it's supporting him and having self-limiting beliefs. So you want to get away from that energy and you may want to clear your energy. So, do some ritual for that. Like if, clean your house, use your, Palo Santos or, whatever it is, your sage, whatever you got, go ahead and use that. All right. Clearing. I'm going to read that to you. Oh, they put some exercises on here too. So this one is a little longer. Energetic hygiene is as important as physical hygiene, okay? And is. purify, refresh, fortify. We are energetic sponges. We walk around all day absorbing much of what we encounter. We hold so much of the world in our energy fields and our auras. Our ideas, worries, and illusions about society and individuals, our unacknowledged desires and unexpressed feelings, are traumas. We also hold the emotive expressions of our friends and families and random people/groups, their pain and projectiles. This card is encouraging you to take a moment to clear the energies that may be stagnating you or even creating imbalance in your life. Clearing and balancing your field and frequency can be done in many ways. You can use sacred smoke medicine, smudging your field in your physical space, room, home, etc. with sage or herbs that you use in your tradition. Other options include a salt bath, using anointing oils, ringing a bell, or playing the drum, rattle, or singing bowl. You may also choose to seek out a healer or medicine person for a Reiki or Olympia and energy clearing session. I also suggest taking off your shoes and putting your feet on the bare earth or grass as often as you can. This discharges excess energy and connects you with the earth. Meditation, prayer, and intention will also clear energy. Clear yourself regularly and you will start to see the benefits right away. You can also protect and fortify your energy field from unwanted vibes by creating/imagining an energy shield around you. So that's like visualization. So it's like you sit there, you meditate, you visualize like being like in a bubble, you know? If any of y'all ever watch Avatar The Last Airbender, the like animated version, like how when I guess his people, died or whatever, how he was literally put in that like energetic like force field and was there for like 100 years. So it just reminds me of that, like just having that force field around you. Clearing exercise. One of my favorite ways to clear my aura and or space is by using the following process and imagery of the elements. She has 4 examples here. Imagine your feet are grounded deep into the earth and that the Great Mother is bringing a natural equilibrium to your body, mind, and spirit. Give thanks to the element of earth. Imagine smoke medicine, sage or other herbs and resins, or even wind, blowing through and around your physical and energetic bodies. Give thanks to the element of air. Imagine lava or flames of fire burning out all the energies and beliefs that no longer serve you, which you're supposed to release limiting beliefs. Give thanks to the element of fire. Imagine an ocean wave covering you completely with healing water, clearing you completely down to the cellular level. Give thanks to the energy of water. This card features leaves of the white sage plant, which is used ceremonially by the indigenous native inhabitants of the Americas, and it is considered a very sacred plant. So yeah, some of you may be called to get some like white sage specifically. And another thing is Cancer, like you are really meant to like release whatever is going on, release and clear, because your last card here, your mindful message, is release. Today I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything out of alignment. I am ready for transformation and welcome this shift. I am creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. Like Cancer, y'all are supposed to get the fuck up out of here. All right. I want you to wear greens, wear blues, eat like those, like food, like green vegetables, green fruits, blue foods if you can, anything that's like, blueberries or something, because like these colors are heavy here, blue and green. Also that may mean like you may want to work on your heart chakra and your throat chakra, and being mindful like what you say to who. All right, and releasing things so your heart space can clear up. But yeah, I see that is a consistent pattern, Cancer. You got to release so you can make room for the new, and the being the full and having the wish fulfillment that you want to have. Don't let nobody steal your joy, Cancer. Okay, that is what I have for you. See you next time.